Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Robot Wars, episode 3.1. I'm Stofoggle. I'm here with Manic and my sister Tina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So, now we have done something a little bit special. Because off screen, I did some more grinding without Jamie. And we're going to have to become King of the Vikings, but this time we've got somebody very, very appropriate for it.
Can we just rename this thing the meat tenderizer?
No.
Aw.
This is one of the prefab bots.
Yeah, this is one of the special unlockable robots. You cannot edit them in any way.
So we can't paint it pink?
No.
Unfortunately not.
I wanted to paint it pink and put like a little shooting star on it and call it the Mabeltron.
No. And it's, I'm trying to use keyboard controls here.
Well, that's gonna go well.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So, this is the, I've done some more fiddling with the video quality settings. Hopefully this should be... I noticed a little bit of artifacting in the last recording. Hopefully this should correct it. And so we'll do the pan around the map just to show it off. It's
Wow.
Check out those 2001 textures.
They're so realistic. I can
Oh,
almost
I'm not
believe
used to
we're in the
these.
middle of the North Sea.
oh dear. Oh these two.
It looks like it's about to flip itself over every time the hammer swings.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and the horns go round and round. I didn't know.
Yeah, Jimmy and I were pointing that out one time because he turned up in one of the very first Japan videos, like back in the bad quality episodes. We had Thor turned up.
Ah. Yeah, he looks pretty rubbish, if I'm going to be honest.
He does.
Yeah. He's very hard to knock over, actually.
He's
Just seems to be
running up the
determined-
side.
Yeah, I mean, at
He's
least part of
determined
that,
to knock himself into the sea.
at least part of that is due to my own incompetence. I'm not very good at driving this. I'm not used to. I set it up so it's WASD because I thought maybe WASD will work better than the arrow keys, and it's because I'm more used to using them when I play games with keyboard controls, but it's throwing me off. But we have confirmed that you can bring robots to a complete stop.
Just by whacking them hard enough.
No, you can, like, the braking issue that I've been having when I use the controller, it only happens when I'm using the controller. It doesn't happen in the, when I use keyboard controls, which is incredibly strange. And it's definitely not my controller because I have very exhaustively tested it since the last recording session.
Yeah, that's a new one for programming.
Hmm.
That's
Like, it's entirely possible the controller is just too modern and too sensitive.
it might be. It might just be too good of a controller for this game. But the ability to brake is probably different.
I'm a bad roboteer.
Have you tried not
Ooh.
swinging the hammer for a bit?
No.
Does it never not swing the...
Well,
Oh boy.
that solved the issue for us.
Pretty
Good old-
conclusively.
Push it off.
I'm
It's the only way.
trying. This is not a very good pushing bot.
Yeah, it's only got
Oh.
two-wheel drive. And it the battery doesn't look particularly big compared to.
Oh, bullshit!
And of course, AI has no problems driving back from the Oblivion.
There we go.
Yay!
I don't know if
Okay,
we'll be
let's
able
see
to.
it do that twice.
I don't know if we'll be able to repair ourselves before the next round, but we'll see.
Just as long as we get the weapon back.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention Thor being he's one of the special unlockable robots, was the winner of a contest in Robot Wars magazine way back in the day. It's not actually a robot from that competed on the show, unlike all the other unlockable robots. So this is a fictional robot that won a contest.
I remember Robot Wars magazine. You got a 3D poster of Sir Kill-A-Lot that didn't work.
Yeah.
I have a signed poster of Craig Charles.
Oh man.
It's more of a Red Dwarf one, but still.
I got a Red Dwarf box set signed by members of the cast.
Thor
was
is after if we make him King of the Vikings, which is, you know, only appropriate because it's Thor here.
The mighty Thor.
Thor is not very mighty at all and is getting immediately retired.
His horns just get caught and flip on the flipping side rails.
Oh boy.
But on the plus side, he seems to be doing the job.
Fuck you, Thor.
Well,
Fuck
he
you,
won.
whichever 10-year-old designed you. You. He's probably older than me now. Well,
That's weird to think about.
no, not really. Actually, no. Probably about the same age as me. But
Okay, so this is the old strategy of run repeatedly into the axe to try and get them off the edge.
look, I don't have any other choice. I can't get around to the side of them. Stay there.
Oh boy.
Come on, in, get in.
I think he's got a bigger battery than you.
It's not the battery that determines the pushing power, it's the drive, isn't it?
Well, the batteries determine what drive you can use.
Yeah.
Because using 12-volt batteries on a
Ah!
6-volt engine.
Ain't shit.
Oh dear.
Disregard that.
Suck it down.
Well, you've still got a quarter of a robot left.
The
Yeah.
horns are still spinning. That's the important thing.
Oh boy.
You notice how even though the axe snapped off, it only counts as 50% damage? Do you think
How
maybe
is
the
it-
horns count as weapons?
I don't know.
I don't know what the horns count as.
Well, this is the last round. If we win it, he's king of the Vikings.
Yay! We'll throw a parade.
We'll just leave him here on this fucking rig. Which should I mean? This is a really tiny oil rig.
Hmm.
Like if you look at this, like it's got a helipad and a drill, and that's it.
Oh.
That's tiny.
Oh.
Oh, what do you know? The hammer can act as a stream mech.
Yeah, you can actually self-right, which is a novelty in this game.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's but yeah, look at that. It's got that one tiny little control booth packed with audience members and everything. There's nothing out here on this rig, and that's bizarre. Like this. Maybe they purpose built it for like having robots fight on it.
And why get the giant drill?
Idiocy?
Authenticity?
Eh.
Tax
We won.
write-off?
Yeah, well, Thor's gone. That's it. Thor, bye.
Bye,
Oh,
Thor.
that's...
Have fun with the Avengers.
We could still do something before. Oh, no, he's going.
Going, gone. We're going to buy somebody much better.
Okay.
Because we also unlocked... Pussycat. Somebody who's much better. And, I don't trust myself to drive this. At all. We're going to do it anyway.
Right in Japan.
Yeah, we're going to do the main tournament. I haven't seen this yet in the LP. We've just done the various other competitions. But, let's see how we do.
Oh, I remember this arena.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of debate going on about in the thread about why this arena just bugs out the House Robot AI.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode.
Yeah. About how it's, like, supposedly radio interference.
Yeah.
But they never actually explain it in the actual introduction.
Yep, it's, anyway, we'll just cut that short a little bit and then we'll see how I manage to do.
Hey, if you drive into like those air conditioner things, does it electrocute your robot? Because it looks like there's sparks.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god, Pussycat. You are so hard to drive.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought putty tat. Going absolutely nuts.
Dead metal, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! I'm having a hard enough time as is without you making it worse!
He's helping!
No, he's not! Oh my... I wonder if I should switch to the controller and see if that makes it easier, because the...
I think this is just Pussycat just being...
No, I'm going to... I'm going to try that. Let's
Put it on joystick.
Oh.
Oh, oh dear.
Hey! We won anyway.
Well, that's even more
How
amusing.
did that even happen?
One of the other robots got knocked out before we did.
Oh,
So this is I should mention Pussycat is a robot that is designed to like be completely impossible to like knock around.
It just flails around
And it's got that really dangerous saw on it, and it's a really dangerous saw.
as evidenced by every time Cutthroat has kicked our ass.
Yeah, or as evidenced by Pussycat's own performance on the show.
That too.
Yep.
But in the game, I mean.
Yeah. Speaking of performance on the show, it was originally driven by David Gribble, who he was a student at the time of the show. He died in a car accident halfway through the show's run. I think it was between Series 5 and Series 6. Series 6 was the last one that was on the BBC. And he that's why they weren't in it. And then his father, who was another member of the team, recently passed away from cancer, which is something I learned when doing research for the LP.
Yeah.
And so most of the members of the Pussycat team are now gone.
Jeez.
But that was the reason why Pussycat stopped appearing on the show for a while, was its driver, and pretty much the only guy who really did know how to drive this damn thing, died in a car wreck.
Ah.
He was a really good driver too. I literally can't do anything, by the way.
Yeah, we kind of figured.
Yeah, this is pretty much the only way to flip immobilize Pussycat is to get it on the sides where the wheels
But they
can't
don't have the
spin.
casters, and it's difficult to. I think I don't know if my other. I can't tell if my opponent's immobilized or not, and the house robots aren't doing anything.
Has the game crashed?
I don't know. It will time out eventually. Like the fight will end after 5 minutes.
Okay, well,
Well,
no, you
this
can
video's
spill
gonna
a
be
saw.
exciting then.
I think it's cutting the arena floor. Yeah, see, like, in reality, like, Pussycat, when it was knocked over like this, it would still flail around due to just the motion of its wheels. But maybe if I go back to the keyboard controls. No.
It still looks. I'm all confused what's going on with the opponent because he's not doing it.
Yeah, this is very
doing it.
interesting.
Game frozen.
No,
it's
because
still accepting my inputs. Like, I can still run the saw blade. Like, I can't. Is it cutting my opponent? Oh, I saw a wiggle movement.
So did I.
Something's happening. Is it cutting the arena floor? Is that what that animation is?
It might be. And is it just me, or is our opponent slightly lifted off the ground?
2, 1, and gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's. Well, we can try that again.
Let's look at the judges.
Technically, that was kind of still mobile.
Bizarrely enough.
Well, we have plenty of cash left over because, like, Pussycat was way cheaper to buy than Thor. So we can give this another round. Got plenty of money for the entry fee. We'll make a few attempts. Another interesting thing I probably should mention about Pussycat is that a couple of they were known as Team Cold Fusion. The team members changed a while over a year, but they were there since the very start of the show. They were a finalist.
Body Hammer.
Yeah, with Body Hammer, who were a finalist in Series 1, got knocked out very early in Series 2. And then in Series 3, they came back with Pussycat, who, as we discussed before, got eliminated because of having an illegal saw blade that snapped during...
Well, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, you have no idea how difficult this is to drive.
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell us.
I cannot convey it, and
It's so bad, it's inexplicably bad.
I can
Like
only move
Birdemic
in
bad?
one direction, apparently.
Hey, we won!
But yeah,
Huh?
it really... The game is pretty much incapable of showing Pussycat sort of manic flailing around.
Yeah. Which is kind of a shame.
Yeah. Should
Oh.
mention...
Oh,
How
Are
did
we
that
apparently
taking
happen?
damage from the steam vent?
I think we are.
Oh. Yes. And should mention, the original robot that the team had entered into Body Hammer, it wasn't very good. It was a cone-shaped robot. Its weapon broke down very early on. in the first hours. It never got off the ground in the second. It was it didn't do well. And
It
then,
got to the final by virtue of it being the first season and everything bar Roadblock and Recyclops was pretty shit.
yeah, and so then when they finally figured out Pussycat, it would have gone very far in Series 3 had the illegal saw not bit them in the ass. And then in Series 4, they go on to have the big crowning moment when they got to the grand final against Chaos 2. To which they lost. They came second in Series 4.
You have come so close to the edge there.
It was the big thing in Series 4 was that everybody expected it to be Hypnodisc versus Chaos 2, a repeat of Series 3. And my spinning in place like that is me.
Oh dear.
When I spin the saw while upright, it does pirouettes. The robot does pirouettes. Because I have the saw running.
You were trying to do a victory dance.
Which makes no sense. But then in Series 4, like I said, everybody expected it to be Hypnodisc versus Chaos 2 because like Chaos 2 were the reigning champions and really, really good with a really good driver, and Hypnodisc had come back with the ability to actually right itself if it got knocked over. And like Hypnodisc, very, very, very dangerous. They were the number 2 seeds, and then they came into the finals against Pussycat, and Pussycat just knocked them out right away. Because nobody had really counted on Hypnodisc being vulnerable enough, but the Hypnodisc's small wheels ended up. Pussycat's saw just caught them, wrecked the wheel well, and just immobilized Hypnodisc from the get-go, and it was a major, major upset. Welcome to Japan.
Bro, the house robots are crazy, the roof breaks, but nothing matters.
It's a good thing there doesn't seem to be a road down there for the robots to drop onto.
It's just the chasm, the void.
They will fall forever.
Well, we made it to the final this time.
Fantastic.
Against Switchblade.
Oh goody.
Probably going to end the same way as all the other fights have here.
With everybody going nuts?
Winning via having your competition go through the roof.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It happened again.
Yeah, and there's...
Oh, what happened there? Sorry, my screen just went blank for a second.
I think that's a case of Skype's screen share just being bollocks.
Yeah, we'll just... it's alright, don't worry about it. We'll just... Come on, Killot, write me! Write me! See, yeah, again, Pussycat is a robot that theoretically this shouldn't be able to happen to, but because of the game's control schemes...
Oh, you were righted briefly for a second there.
Yeah, but I think this is... I don't think we're making it through here.
Did that robot just shunt the Kilolot?
I think Sir Kilolot just conveniently backed up at the same time.
Wasn't Sir Kilolot the heaviest of the house robots?
Until Series 6 when they introduced Mr. Psycho, who nobody gives a shit about, because he was crap.
He had a giant mallet and just a bigger claw. And it's just basically
He didn't have the claw like that. He had a sort of
Scoop.
arm thing that didn't really do anything, and the mallet never really... Mr. Psycho was a crap robot. Apparently in the new series that they're bringing out, they've made like a variation on him that's supposed to actually do things called major damage.
Go along with Sergeant Bash.
Well, I hope Bash will be back.
You think he'd have to salute the Major every time he sees him?
For those
Blame
who
first
don't
Luke.
know, this is because the BBC has renewed Robot Wars for another series that will be aired later this year. They've decided to bring it back for a series.
They're bringing everything back these days.
Robot Wars is not something I'm going to argue about.
Yeah.
Now,
Just
while
saying,
you're at it,
everything is getting brought back.
while you're at it, do the proper thing and bring back the Crystal Maze. God damn it!
Seriously, why the heck has that not been brought back? Crystal Maze was awesome.
Crystal Maze is the best thing.
It was really fun.
Yeah, there's like
I think we're stuck in an AI loop.
Yeah.
maybe in the next 5 seconds it'll back off a cliff randomly.
I don't know. Maybe he's having my. No.
Nah.
Oh well.
Oh,
I think that's
pussycat.
Pussycat.
Hey, guys? You
Yeah?
realize if they'd cancelled The Simpsons back when they should have, they'd probably be bringing it back by now?
Well, that's a depressing